So, looking around online, I was looking for the Trek Emonda S4. Looking for reviews online. I couldn't find anything recently. Looks like not a lot of people online are reviewing this bike, because I think it's a brand new category. So it's been about a month since I bought this bike at my local bike shop. Shout out to the guys at David World Cycle in Orlando. Well, the thing is, I was gonna buy a Specialized because we are a family of Specialized, but I went over, and for the same price at David World Cycle, I found the Trek Emonda S4 for the same exact price of a Specialized LA aluminum bike. The difference here is this bike is all carbon. So I decided to jump on the deal and get the Trek Emonda. As you can see right there, Trek Emonda. Now, the reason I decided to get this bike over the Specialized LA, and I was also looking at the CAD 10 from Cannondale, is for not only because it's carbon and it's a good price at carbon, but the components on this bike, as much as I like the Shimano 105, this one is actually a Tiagra. Now, the Specialized was also Tiagra parts, but the chainring on the Specialized was in-house Specialized. It wasn't Tiagra. Just the front mech and the rear mech was Tiagra on the Specialized, while the chainring and brake calipers were in-house Specialized brand. So instead, I got a full Tiagra group set for the bike for the same money as the Specialized. Plus, on top of that, it's carbon, full carbon. While the Specialized and the Cannondale CAD, they were both aluminum bikes with carbon forks. So I said, why not just get carbon everything for the same price? So a few modifications done on to this bike since I've got it is the seat. So the seat that it came with is really uncomfortable. So I swapped it out for my old seat that I had on my old Specialized, which is a really old Blue Tech, I think it's called. But it's very comfortable and I can get a lot of miles in on there. Also, the steer tube and the stem. This was actually longer. It was about 40 cm longer than it is right now. So what I did was I actually took it over to the bike shop, lower the stem down to 10 cm off the bottom of the head tube, and cut the other 30 cm off. I'm sorry, millimeter, not centimeter, off of the steer tube. Just slam it just slightly. And I added a Bunch-Rager saddlebag to go with that. Now this is the S4, and you can denote the S4 because of the S on the top tube and 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. That's how you know that it's the S4. Some of the smaller things that I like about this Trek that I couldn't find on the Cannondale and the Specialized that I was looking at is kind of hard to see. But if you look right down here in the chainring section, let's see if we can see this. That's your front mech, and there's a chain catcher in there somewhere. I'm not sure if you can see it, but just in case the chain should drop off of the chain ring, the chain catcher would get it before it actually hits the bike and crack it. So flipping the bike around, there's something else that I like about a Trek that was actually built in, and this is something that Trek only do. is right there on the chainstay area. On the other side of the chainstay, you can see the duo tap. It says duo tap ready. So what that is, it's basically an integrated speed and cadence sensor. Now, what you're seeing right here is not the actual sensor, but just an open end with a cover as it is right now. I haven't put a sensor yet on the inside. That's next on the list. But you basically put the sensor right in there, and you put the magnet on the crank for your cadence. That's the other thing that I like about the Trek over the Specialized. All in all, I've ridden about 600 miles over the last 30 days that I had this bike. And I gotta say, this bike is way better than my old Specialized for climbing, especially. Here in Florida it's very hilly, so there's a lot of climbing happening. And I love this bike for climbing. It's very comfy in and out of seat. It's very comfy for climbing. There it is, the Tiagra shifters. Additionally, the bike is outfitted with Bunchrager wheels, aluminum wheels, and Bunchrager stem. It also came with the Bunchrager saddle, which I, of course, took off right now. So overall, I'm very pleased with this purchase of the Trek Emonda S4.